I've mostly done with the farm is taking students out during classes with the farm, and one of the classes that we've used the farm the most in has been environmental chemistry. And we've gone out and we've analyzed the water in the pond and the streams, and we're working on the water from the houses right now. So we'll have some data involving the well water on the houses that are out there on the farm.
The Environmental Studies Department has had students out here from 4 different classes, and we've been doing various studies to try and understand the condition of the farm. What's the state of the natural resources, talking about what's the wildlife that's out here, what are the trees and the condition of the forest, what's the soil like, what's the water quality like. We've done some mapping, so GIS, Geographic Information System mapping, to be able to build some maps that are accurate.
So I think there's lots of different uses that we could use this space for, both for our community and for our campus community. And so I think the next big step is to hear from members of those community beyond just our team and ourselves, what they might be interested in and what their needs are and their hopes and their dreams and all this kind of stuff. I love the different terrain here. I love the history of the place. And so I envision lots of possibilities. And so I'm excited to hear from more people about what they're interested in and what they would like to do, from the students to our neighbors to, I don't know, other schools in the area, and to together dream up a cool collaborative effort that really utilizes its space to the maximum potential.
Ones that stood out were like they were thinking about changing the signs, or like the sign at least at the front because it's really beat up, changing it to the same signs that they have on the McDaniel campus, just to sort of merge it with the campus.
Something more creative than a lot of things that are already happening on campus.
I think one of its best things that it could be used for is as a sanctuary for wildlife. There's really nice topography here and lots of places for animals to live, with creeks and some older forests and some younger forests. There's already a lot of animals living here already, and so there could be a nice contribution to nature that McDaniel could make by setting aside some of the farm for nature.
She just recently implemented a bike share program, and I think if we did a bikes course out on the farm, that'd be a really fun opportunity for students to get to go out and experience new things around Westminster.
In a perfect world, so maybe a pipe dream right now, I would love to see a wet laboratory out there in maybe the first floor of the manor house, some sort of space where we can perform lab analysis there instead of bringing them back to campus. That's one thing that would be fantastic. Other things, I'd love to see some sort of maybe sustainability house where we have students living in an affinity house that and their goal while they live in the affinity house is to do something for the farm. And so that would be a great thing. Part of me also would love to see beehives there, maybe some chickens, running around.
From the perspective of our department, one of the things that I would say we could do is look at hiking trails, a cross-country course in terms of being able to use it for that. That there are recreation possibilities there that we could do. Certainly a ropes course kind of ties into some of that. There have to be a variety of recreational opportunities there, and how can we use it? A conference center. I went to a school that had an off-site conference center that was sort of out, I don't know what the original sort of setup was, but they actually had built a couple of sort of bunkhouses, and students could go out and sleep out and camp out there and then have a conference, and various student organizations would do that, and alumni associations, some of the departmental alumni associations would do that and would have a picnic out at the conference center. People could spend the night, they could have a campfire, they could sit around and tell stories. Is that a place where students could go for sort of innovation and sort of as a think space or a maker space perhaps?